225, LAPD 225, terrible weather. GPS is on, radio transponder is on. Entering the hot zone in 8 seconds. There it is. 6, 5, 4. Let's check the roof camera. 3, 2. Let's pull in. There it is right there on the bottom. 1. There it is again, number 3. We're having a really good dragon video here. Did not see that coming. Going to check the roof camera. I think we got a good shot at synchronicity on this one. Wow. Literally 20 seconds ago, I looked at Plane Finder and decided at the last moment, there it is, look at that. Oh wow, are we having a dragon day? Look at this. Whoa, what is going on? No radar hits? We have no radar hits. Now the LAPD is leaving, the 225. Whoa, what is going on here? Definitely going to check the roof camera. Okay, LAPD is leaving. So whatever these things are, they should stop flying. Wow. I don't understand why some days are like this. Hyperactivity, beehive mentality. They're gone now. He turned around and left. Welcome back, everyone. Robert at Custodian File, November 13, 2025. So check this out. The other day, I'm on the computer and I'm looking at my iPad and I Plane Finder and I see a chopper coming in real fast. I run over to the camera, it's the LAPD. I didn't really want to record it because of the overcast, but it was like, oh, so that's too tempting. I'm already here. Just press record. Just see what happens. This is kind of rare. I kind of call this a beehive reaction. This used to happen quite a bit about 5 years ago, and then it's really kind of stopped. I'm not sure what that's about. Beehive, look at this, but they're kind of like just coming off the ground. They're like kind of hard to articulate. They're like, hey, what's this guy up to? They were all over the sky. So yeah, swarm, beehive. Again, they used to be more common 5 years ago, and it basically stopped. In fact, there were so many UAP fast-moving dragons, I didn't really slow this down. I didn't interpolate it. Just extremely time-consuming. So, you know, this is real time. Watch it on the big screen, or check out Undercover ET Robert in the UK. He did slow it down, and we got some good video here. So, and then basically, what is this? It was a 12:19, yeah. So basically, 5 minutes after this, another chopper comes in. Suspicious chopper is the 821, and gets tagged also beehive tag. Yeah, and I'll show you that. So this is the 2:19 p.m. See, that's why you don't zoom in too much. You notice I'm trying not to zoom in. Although I want to zoom in because the weather's so poor. But basically, I need that big screen. I need 1,000 feet around the aircraft. Because these objects, incredible speeds. Look at that. They're just, yeah, it's just, if you're new, I'm sorry to overwhelm you. I know you're overwhelmed on this. This is not something like a bug too close to the camera. It's nothing like that. We are way past that. That was 8 years ago, 6,000 videos ago, 46,000 sorties ago. See, the police is a government chopper, so they show up. That's one sortie. The government has literally done that 46,000 times since the summer of 2017. This story is bigger than any of us can comprehend right now, including myself. I'm just a guy on a hill recording helicopters and seeing patterns, and if it wasn't for the Pentagon, I would have never figured this out. But they made it so obvious 8 years ago. I was curious, turned my camera on, You can do this yourself no matter where you are in the country, in the world. You see a helicopter, pull out your cell phone, zoom in 20% for 30 seconds, look for a dot. It'll look just like this. This is real time. Look for a dot. Look at that, just like that. So when you see that, no, that wasn't a bird or a bug just now. That's a real unknown, UAP unknown. You probably, if you're new, like, where are they from, Robert? Three theories: the future, the inner Earth, or another planet. I think all three are possibility. I know some of you want to go with another planet. I'm going to go with from the future. And why are they from the future? Here's just one more guess. I think they're recording data. Well, obviously you could assume they're reconning. They are recording data, but what are they doing with it? I think they're just sending it back to the future because we have an issue with truth. Saying 1,000 years from now, everything's digitized and we don't know what truth is anymore. So you know how you fix that? You make a little time machine and you come back to here. You go back to the pyramids, you go back to the dinosaurs, and you record the truth. I think that's what's going on. But it's just my theory. In the meantime, yes, I've told everyone, essentially, you can imagine, this is not a brand new discovery. A lot of you are doing this. You keep posting, keep creating channels. We're up to about 20 channels now on YouTube. Keep posting. Doesn't matter, winter, summer. You see an aircraft. Yeah, airliners too. If you live next to airport, airliners work fine. That's what they look like. Kind of mind-boggling. 8 years ago, yeah, I said, look, this has to be a bug. It just has to be. And it's a dragonfly. And you slow it down and you enlarge it. You kind of see the silhouette of a dragonfly. And you kind of, like in a 12% way, you kind of see the silhouette and properties of a dragonfly. But it's just not. Better cameras, better techniques. And then really what sealed it for me is like, why do they only fly when the helicopters show up? Not only that, that's the police. Why do they only fly when the helicopter is banking to his left over Marina del Rey, over the Jetty Rocks? And I'm like, as a scientist, it's like, no, come on. There's nothing random about that. There's something going on here. So you add in the 46,000 sorties. Believe me, the government knows, and they're doing a really good job keeping this quiet, keeping it out of the internet. I mean, I got to give them credit. Yeah, you guys, whoever the UFO police are, you're doing a good job. I like to say keep up the good work, but the work you're doing is not good. There's nothing good about it. Nothing good. Okay, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Let's go to the next. All right, look at this. This is from Florida, from Ruben. Thank you very much for recording, reaching out, sharing your video. All of you can do this. You see an aircraft, hold your phone sideways, landscape. Zoom in maybe just a little bit more, 20%, record for 30 seconds. Look for a dot, tiny dot. If you blink, you'll theoretically miss it because you blink at the speed of one-tenth of a second. That's about enough time for it to enter and leave the frame. So review the video. If you can do this, like I say, yourself, don't give up on your first video. Stay persistent, hang in there. And once you start recording them, share them, custodianfile@gmail. I'll post it. Now they're all over YouTube also. They love air shows. They just love air shows. So Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, Red Arrows, Snowbirds, just air shows. They love air shows. Check this out here. Vintage. So we have the past, the present, the B-2 bomber, and then we have the UAP Dragon. And so this is a interpolation. If you're new, once you find them, you can copy and paste each frame. It gives you a clue where it started, where it ended, their ability to fly. They're always the same. The characteristics of these things are always the same. They do not change. Anywhere in the world, if you record them, In other words, the speeds, the size, the silhouette, it's just constant. They will trigger your car radar detector. If they fly behind the aircraft, you'll see a white ghost image of them because they're radiating such high voltage gamma rays. The white ghost image is essentially a hospital x-ray. That's how x-rays work. And they leave an audio click, and they mess with your autofocus too. Yeah, they leave an audio click on your video, which is really easy to miss. It's about the size of a pencil, sound of a pencil hitting the floor, so it's really easy to miss. It took me 3 years before other researchers could convince me that it was there. So hopefully it doesn't take you 3 years to, when you hear that click, to realize it's real, your camera's not broken. A lot of characteristics, they're all over the world. So pull your camera out, give it a try. I think you'll be more than pleased, more than impressed. Why isn't this all over the news? Why isn't this gone viral? You know, planet Earth, some of us are not in a hurry to do anything, you know, especially when you have a lot of authority. I don't know, call the UFO police, ask them, why isn't this gone viral? You share it with me, let me know what they tell you. Okay, I think that will do it for now. This is Robert at Custodian File. Take care.